Hello and welcome to Series 5, Episode 2. Today we're back at Beaulieu Park Station. What is a very rainy day, but let's not glow on that. Let's have a look at the station. This station's been open for 108 days now, and we're going to see what's happened in those 108 days. Passenger numbers, and also, is it actually getting busy like they said? So join me on today's video where we're looking back at Beaulieu Park Station. So we're inside Beaulieu Park Station on platform 3, awaiting the arrival of the Clapton service. We're not getting on the train, but we're going to have a look at how many people actually get off, because the time is around 7:10 in the evening and it's the end of rush hour, so how many people we're actually getting off is the question. And also we'll be looking around the station once again, but the only thing is that footbridge there is shut because of the weather, so we have to go over the main one. But that's not the end of the day, we can still film at the station. So let's wait for this train to come in and see how many people get off the train. The train has arrived. The next thing is, no one actually got off this train, so we'll have to wait for the next one. Let's go to platform 2 for that. Anyway, train about to go and going to Clapton. Last weekend and the weekend before, there was rail replacement between here and Chelmsford and down to Beaulieu. Now, there was engineering work between here and Chelmsford, so they had to terminate the trains here. All trains stopped in all 3 platforms. 2 trains waited at the sidings, the tracks down further towards Chelmsford, and when there was a spare space, they came into the station. So that was the first time we actually saw all platforms being used, and the amount of people using the station around that time was a lot. The amount of people got off the Norwich train to go over this footbridge here, which is now closed due to the rain. Hopefully it's open soon. Hopefully it's tonight, but it might be. So it was very busy on that day. Rail replacement came on the bus station. I think they had it on Saturday and Sunday both days, so it was quite a busy station last weekend and the weekend before. But now it's back to its usual self. 2 trains an hour in the off-peak and 4 in the peak. At the moment there's 2 trains an hour in the peak that stop on platform 2. The rest are on platforms 1 and 3. Sorry for that abrupt halt to the clip. A worker came down and asked why I'm standing in the rain. They asked everything what I'm doing, and they thought I was getting on the train or just standing here, but no. So I told them and explained it that I'm doing YouTube, and they were fine with it, but they were asking why I was just standing around the station, because it's quite a quiet station. If someone stands around for ages, for some reason they notice it. I don't know. But yeah, coming up now, it's either platform 2 or the train coming in from the view of platform 3. Come out the lift onto platforms 1 and 2. I'm filming it anyway, so if you want to tell me off for that, I don't care. So we're now going to wait for this train to come onto platform 2, see how many people get off, and then we'll look at the next train coming onto platforms 1 and 3. For some reason, the next 3 trains coming are all close together. It's still rush hour. I think after this one arrives, it's not rush hour anymore, and the train's delayed. So more time to film the station. Just had confirmation by the announcements. This train's getting in at 36, this one's getting in at 39, and that one is due at 38. But because this one's late, that's holding that one up. So
the
that's due.
1931 Greater Anglia service
late again.
to Braintree is delayed. This train will depart in approximately 5 minutes.
5 minutes? Not even. So that means, yeah, 39 will get here. So it's probably down at Chelmsford still, which means the 38 one on that side. I think the 38 is due later again because this one's holding that one up. But luckily, the service to Liverpool Street coming in now actually is on time. So we'll have a look at that coming in. I doubt no one will get off because no one is travelling from that way to here. Everyone's travelling from London to here. We'll see anyway how people get off, but it's probably like 2 or 3. More people go to London from this station than come to London from like Colchester and that. And the train has arrived. It's actually empty. So it could be there's no one on it. There could be an empty service. Oh, there's 1 person on it. I was right. 1 person got off that train. Shows no one travels from Colchester to Beaulieu. And you can see that by how quiet the train is. It'll probably pick up passengers at Chelmsford because it's a major, more busy station than this one. But that train goes, and hopefully the next one coming in will be on platform 2, but let's use platform 2 and then over on platform 3. And then we'll go back again when they come onto platform 1 in probably around, we've got 30 minutes for the next Liverpool Street train. We're not going to be here for that one because obviously we've got to go. But after these 3 trains arrive, we're back to 2 services an hour using platform 3 over there and platform 1 there. Platform 2 is rarely used, only on peak times. The first train of the day to London from Malton on Naze stops on this platform. Any other time, trains only go on the outside platforms. But that's for now. That might change when they get the figures in later this year, because we're coming up to March, and probably around June, July time, they'll release the official figures. How many people have been using this station since it opened in October. Trains here, the lights are still red, so maybe there's sales will here in the next. It depends how many people actually get off the train. Notice how many people got off this train. Not many as I was hoping. Remember, it's still only early days for this station. Obviously busy early in the day, but it is 7:30 at night. So probably if you fast forward or go back an hour, about 6:30, it'll be more busy. But for now, that's how many people got off the train. Now the signal's there. Of course, this one is still red. That means the Ipswich one will leave the station before the Braintree one. So as you can see here, the train is still on the platform. In a minute, another one will come along onto platform 3, going to Ipswich. I haven't heard the announcement yet, so I don't know if it is still be here yet, but it should arrive in a minute. This is being stabled here until that light turns green, or orange, or whatever. So,
Please stand back.
oh no, this is non-stopping service.
The train now approaching platform 2 does not stop here.
Should arrive there in just a second. This ain't the Ipswich one, by the way. It's a non-stopping one. That's why this one is stopped in here, to allow this Norwich service, I think, or something or other, to come through. Come on, train, where are you? Oh, it's here somewhere. Here it is, I can hear it. And there's a train coming on platform 1 as well, I think. Yes, here it comes. Another non-stopping service. So as we saw just there, this station is being used to its full potential. That Braintree service is still there. It's stopped on platform 2 to allow faster trains to come through. And that was the benefit, and that was the purpose of the loop line. The middle platform, platform 2, is called the loop line because it allows stopping services to stop while the fast train goes right past. Literally. The Norwich one went past, and then a normal service to Liverpool Street went past on that side. And the signal's now yellow, so that train will now leave, going to Braintree. And there goes the train. The Braintree is going quite slow because of the signal. But that will change to green further up the line. That's the Norwich service is going faster than this one. We're now leaving platform 1 and 2 to go out the station and look at the car parks. Don't open the lift because I can't be asked to walk up the stairs. Fairly new lift, opened a bit late this one. I had to work on it for some reason, even though it's brand new. It takes you on that side of the platform, and that side is the footbridge, the main one. The other one's shut because of the rain. So we'll go over here, go to the concourse, go out the station, and we'll pick up the video there. So we're now walking down disused path, as I like to call it, because no one parks in the second car park, because obviously the weather is quite a walk from the station, and it's dark, so maybe they'll use it in the summer. And we come to our first feature on this path, which is this. It's a bay for anyone who's driving down here, workers, not normal people, workers, because you can actually take the bylard thing down there if you want to work down here, and you need to get to that bit for Network Rail. And that side is the railway line and the A12/A138, as you like to call it, more interchange. And just there is the proposed site for the new flats coming to Beaulieu. That has not been confirmed fully yet, but they are in the process of getting it through the application phase and having it complete. Wait, that train's going past, so you can hear it again. So the plan is to put around 500 to 1,000 flats in there. It's probably around 500. 1,000 is quite a lot for that small bit of area. It will either be a few blocks of flats or 2 tower blocks. Preferably 2 power blocks will look like more city-like, but I think to go with the area and look like it's not Londonish, they'll probably put residential blocks in of 4 stories high instead of 10. And we're now underneath the Beaulieu Parkway Bridge, and as you can see, if you turn the camera there, the engineering that's gone into this bridge when it opened back in 2023, this is what they put across the bridge and the line when they did it. If you haven't watched that video, go back onto the series playlist and you can see it being constructed. And I also used to film train videos underneath the original bridge, which was around there, around just there. But that is all gone now. This new bridge has been here 2 years now. No, 3 years. It's 2026, isn't it? Coming up to 3 years in October, and it served a purpose. It has made Springfield a bit quieter, not fully. It's actually proposed as a dual carriageway, but it's now a single carriageway. But when the northeast bypass opens at the top of Beaulieu, more on that later. But when that opens, this road will be more beneficial because anyone going to Braintree will use this road instead of the other road on White Hart Lane and Regimental Way. So it is benefiting Beaulieu and Springfield a bit, but not as much as they hoped. I still see lorries going down White Hart Lane. The reason for that is because at the end of this road there's a massive hill down where Channel's Golf Club used to be, and when you go up in the lorry it's quite hard. Some of them stall on the hill, so that's why some people are using it, some people are not. And there's also a catch to the new northeast bypass. The first part has started construction and will be finished in summer, but the second part to Braintree won't be completed until 2034. 2034, that's over, no, that's for 8 years away. 8 years for a road. They have to bring that forward, surely, because so many people who work in Braintree, who live in this part of Chelmsford, or even catch a train, need to get to Braintree. Because say if you live in Braintree and you live in London, or you worked in London, and you want to use Beaulieu Station instead of the others, like Braintree, because there's more services, they need to get the road quicker. So they need to get the road done as quickly as possible and at minimal cost. They need to get budget agreed and stuff like that. And with the new Essex County Council leadership vote happening soon, and Chelmsford Council will lay out the spending for that project to be done, because they're also building 6,000 homes in the area as well to facilitate, I think that's the word, this part of area, Beaulieu, and also the new bypass. So they're saying you won't be able to get from Beaulieu to Braintree until 2034, but I think that'll be brought forward to around 2030 or even 2028. Who knows? They've got to build the new houses first. And here's the second feature of the path. That way is a proposed, and they're starting building a warehouse site. I'm not going down there because it's pitch black, but that'll be part of a new business park coming to the area. It'll be called Chelmsford North Business Park, I think. It'll take pressure off the North Springfield one. And they're expecting to put a Costco in there and maybe a Lloyd's gym as well. And this storage facility for Network Rail is where they keep all the spare things for the line. So you've got the tracks, the overhead wires and stuff like that. And when I had my tour with William Ross from Murphy, when Murphy still owned it, he showed me in there and it had like loads of cables left over and stuff. So it was quite cool seeing it. But that is probably stuff that was used when they upgraded the line when the station opened, as there was a train coming through. And you can see, wait for that to go. So you can see as well, this is used as a workforce road because they've got a 10-mile-an-hour limit. You go above 30 might hit pedestrians, but I don't think anyone goes down it. And we're not going to go in the car park now because it's Is there a shelter up there? Yeah, there is, but it's cold and it's wet, so we're not going to go right up there, but that is car park B. Of course, there's 2 cars in there. It's quiet because no one wants to walk in the rain, in the dark, in the wet, right down to the station this way. So car park A is being used, but in the summer we'll come back and see if that car park is being used to its full potential. And we're probably going to end the video there now because this rain is getting heavier. I need to get back. I need to change out these wet clothes. I am drenched except for my feet. Feet are lovely and warm. So if you are a YouTuber who wants to film the station, top tips for you: don't come down on a rainy day, and don't come down when staff want to have a go at you for filming. Yes, that happens. I'm not going to have a grudge against the staff of Beauty Station because they're all quite nice. But I was filming at the bottom, this end of the station on platform 3, and I was talking about it, and she just came over and said, "What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?" I said, "I'm filming a video. I used to film videos of this station." And she said, "Are you an influencer on YouTube?" I said, "Yeah." And she was like, "Where are you going? Where are you going?" Like, I swear I have the right to film on the station. I paid for a ticket to get in, so I should be able to film. I carried on filming, and they never came over to me again. So maybe it's just like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" Maybe it's weird. I don't know. I didn't take a notice because I'm doing it for the viewers and YouTube. So top tips for you there: if you want to film on a station, go ahead. You don't need to. Well, obviously if you're filming on a bit of station that's close, you need permission, but other than that, you have the right to do it. And also one more thing, drainage systems are now in on this bit underneath. Is been flooding. Can't see it because it's dark when we come down here. Hopefully when it's daylight and sunny, it will be done. And hopefully the weather will improve over the next few weeks because this rain has been here with us since early 2026. But it's time to get rid of the winter weather, bring on the spring, and more videos will be coming then. So yeah, that's the end of the video. If you did enjoy, please press subscribe because it means a lot to me. I'm nearly at 10,000 subscribers. Can I get there before summer? Hopefully I can. And an update on the Every Station in Essex video, episode 2. I haven't been able to do it for a few weeks now because of the rail replacement, and it's been hard to get to Whitton. But that will be coming. Don't know a date yet, but it will be coming. Don't worry about that. So, if you want to see more, press subscribe. And if you want to check out all the previous videos about Beauty Station, the playlist is in the description below, and I'll put it at the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Press like and press subscribe.